You too were good. It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka Chris. Y'all. Hey, guess what? It's your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post up new content. You know what? It's a damn shame that it good. Then again, it could be a good thing that I really cannot carry a tune because if I could carry a tune, and if I actually remember, you know what, I might, you know what, I'm gonna pull it up right fast, because this shit here, I just feel like this is something that has to be said, you know, since this is one time that I'm gonna have to be like the rest of the deer and jump off the bridge. But unlike the rest of y'all, uh, yeah, I'm gonna jump off the bridge, right? But just know I'm gonna have a parachute on, right? Or I'm gonna have on some type of apparatus that once I jump off, I'm not gonna be a pile of hamburger or deer meat, or and either be on somebody's table or be in somebody's deep freezer. So yeah, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Deion Sanders and Brittney Grimer, one comes home, or at least that's what the fuck they want us to believe that. And then one is moving on up. So I'm just like, here's some of the lyrics to the theme song of the Jeffersons. Well, we're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Oh, we're moving on up to the east side. Where we finally got a piece of the pie. Right? I told you I couldn't carry no note, but this is what has happened to Deion. He went down there to Jackson State, and I'll be the first one to tell you, I didn't know shit about Jackson State until Deion Sanders came on the scene. Deion went down there and he did what he was supposed. He did what he said he was gonna do. He turned that school around. Right? Now you get a lot of motherfuckers, they mad because he left. And then like I said, we talked about this, me and my friend, we talked about this a couple days ago, right? But I just felt like that it had to be revisited because the shitstorm is apparently is picking up. A lot of people are mad, and then people say, "Hey, guess what? You know what? Good for Deion." But I'm pretty sure my man D.L. Hughley, I'm pretty sure he gonna have some rather fucked up stuff to say about it, right? Because in his eyes, everybody's fucked up. He the only right. He the only righteous motherfucker, right? But in our case, people, I just look at it like this, right? For those of y'all that are still out there getting it in, right? Whether you're going into work and punching in or clocking in or whatever, or if you're doing it at home, right? You're all like this. Now, if you really enjoying the job that you got, then fine. This don't pertain to you, right? But if the job that you got, you only holding on to because you feel like that you can find you something a little bit better, and then and so you'll be doggone on your Indeed app. You probably already did your resume, and then you done put it on Indeed. So all of these potential employers rather, will look at your resume and be like, you know what? This woman here, right? Damn, got damn good credentials on her resume, right? She didn't have he or she, right, have positions similar to this. So we gonna take her resume, we gonna put it over here. We gonna take his resume, we gonna put it over there too, right? So, but in the meantime, you still got the job that you're at right now, because it would be stupid for you to doggone quit the job that you got now and you not know that you gonna get another job, right? So, and then I listened to what Capone said on Comedy Hike, talking about he didn't need the money, and for the most part, okay, I got it, right? And it's just for the simple fact that when he was at Jackson State, I think he was getting 500,000, right? But then again, he donated half of it. He gave half of that back and put it into school, right? Now Colorado, right? They are going to give this man $5 million. Which I'm looking at that now, and I'm just like, okay, that's kind of bogus. That's kind of fishy. But hey, it is what it is. If you put like this, if you're not into the numbers, then you're actually really not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. So in our case, people. So let's just look at this. Deion Sanders, he done moved on up. He got his deluxe apartment in the sky. He finally is going to get the piece of the pie. But the thing about it is this. NFL legend, right? So he really didn't need the money. He wants to give back to what somebody done taught him. And just like I said, it's the whole crabs in the pot deal. He got out the pot, became famous. So instead of him climbing back into the pot, he built an apparatus to put down in the pot, so some of the crabs, and not all of them, they come out and be a success like Deion. But I'm gonna tell you something. There's other ways out of the hood to goddamn football. Football, basketball, hockey, boxing, whatever. Rapping, or you could be a street pharmaceutical specialist, right? But 9 times out of 10, if you get caught, your ass going to jail, right? And then you get some motherfuckers, they act like try to be a street pharmaceutical specialist, and then they try to cut records. So, which 9 times out of 10, you probably gonna bomb on both of them. But my whole deal is this, people. Go out there, go be a lawyer. Go be a lawyer, go be a doctor, go be a scientist. Shit, go do something. right? Not to say that ain't nothing wrong with football, but you know what? Do something else, right? So, and and it's like what I said, I don't work no more. I'm retired, right? I can sit up here and make fun of y'all that still got to go out there and get it if I want to. So, but but in either case, right? All I'm saying is this: it is human nature to act like really want to go out and better yourself, although you got a job, right? And then it's just for the simple fact, if you feel or if you know beyond a shadow of a doubt, hey, guess what? I'm better than this. I'm worth a lot more than this. Well, go out and get what you're worth, right? Just know how to present yourself so that somebody can actually really look at you and be like, you know what? You know what, Mr. Harris? We can use you at First National or whatever job that I'm actually really trying to apply for. We can use you, right? And we're like, okay. Then they tell me how much money I'm gonna make. I'm like, hey, guess what? You know, that's good. Because see, I'm in that position now, right? If I was to actually really go back out there, now granted fact, don't come hand me. Listen, you come tell me you finna give me $10 an hour, I might look at your ass crazy, right? Yeah, I got money coming in, but $10 and you look, don't be talking about you finna pay me $10 an hour and the shit what you got me doing is, hey, look, it's worth $20 an hour. Don't do that because I'm gonna tell you where you can stick your damn $10 an hour job, right? So, hey, it is what it is. But always put yourself in a position where that, you know what? You can be like, the more credentials that you have, the more options that you will have, right? And so basically, that's all what the hell Deion did. This man, he knows what the fuck he's worth. But the thing about it, though, not to say that he started down at the basement, right? But hey, guess what? He did that. He got recognized. Somebody saw it. They gonna give him a little bit more money to put in his back pocket, right? And then motherfucker get mad about the shit. The motherfucker gonna be like, well, I hope you fail. Really? So this is what the fuck we do now. Fuck games as usual. Somebody needs to go down there to Jackson State, right? Go find that motherfucker. Slap shit out of it, right? Tell me go suck a fat baby's balls. Oh. So my whole deal is this. Leave Deion Sanders alone. Right? That man got to take care of his family. Y'all motherfuckers too worried about what the fuck he doing. That damn what you doing. Right? Because you can almost bet money that everybody's mad, right? Everybody's mad, right? You probably don't know when your next meal is coming, right? And speaking of which, damn, I forgot. I got two more things I'm gonna talk about. Well, one thing I already didn't say it, but y'all leave Deion alone, right? Brittney Griner, right? Now again, y'all listen. Y'all know how I feel about motherfucking anything that come across the motherfucking idiot box. Y'all know how I am about. Y'all know how I am. 9 times out of 10, a lot of that shit is bogus. So here it is. We got this basketball player, right? She went overseas, so she had some prescription marijuana, And so the Russian government arrested our ass. So basically what they did a prison swap. And so the only thing put like this, the only good thing that I can actually really say about that is that, well, guess what? At least the United States government didn't do what they did back in the 80s when Ronald Reagan was in office, right? But then come to find out that motherfucker, he was there for that. He was a motherfucking senator. And 9 times out of 10, he probably had his little say in it too, right? So but I'm just looking at it like this. At least they didn't exchange weapons for the hostages that the Iranian people had, right? At least no weapons wasn't exchanged, right? But y'all already know how I feel about that. I don't even think that she was over there, to be perfectly honest with you. That's just how I look at it, right? So enough of that. But this last little piece that I'm gonna talk about, and just know, people, go on my previous channel because I actually I talked about this years ago on my previous channel. And this is about the whole Dwayne Wade and Gabriel Union. Then they got that polar boy strung up. So tough now to it's ridiculous. Right? So talk about utter confusion, right? And I'm about ready to. Well, I'm going to agree what Lil Boosie said. He 12. That boy probably, hair ain't grown on that boy's dick real good. And then y'all dressing him up to be something that he don't need to be. Right? So, I just look at it like this. And so what Boosie said, come on, man, don't cut his dick off. And then here come Gabriel Union, right? Talking about, well, Lil Boosie, and then she go, Lil Boosie, right? I'm just like, bitch, really? But it's what happens, and I'm trying to find it, right? It's what happens, right, when Hollywood don't want to deal with your ass no more, right? And then what little money that you did have, you didn't come up short with it, or you getting short. Your husband don't play basketball no more, right? So then y'all gonna fuck up the boy, right? Hopefully thinking that you gonna get some money out of that. And like I said, I talked about this because what everybody's talking about now, I said this exact same shit 2 years ago. So it's almost like y'all motherfuckers like a day late. Y'all motherfuckers like 10 days late and $10 short, as far as I'm concerned. Because I told y'all this was gonna happen. I told y'all this was gonna happen. And so my whole deal is this. So like I said, I already know it ain't gonna get back to Gabriel Union, but if it do, right? I'm just like, no, I don't have dick on my mind, but my whole deal is, and the way, and I'm almost like, you know what? just be glad that I'm not the baby mama, because I would track your ass down and beat your ass. Like seriously. Cause here it is, you done fucked up somebody else's child. I can see, you know what? If you want to do that to your child, then okay. You go fuck up your damn child. But don't go fuck up nobody else's kid. That's just wrong. I'm like little Boosie right now. Right? You come on. That's you don't do no shit like that. I can't find it. But in our case, you had to go on my other channel. I did that shit about 2 years ago. Right? I told y'all then. You know, because it started back when he was what, 9? He like 8 or 9, right? Again, it's like what Richard Pryor said. When you're that little and you're in the tub, when you used to have to hold your dick with 2 fingers, that's what he was doing. And then they gonna plant that bullshit in that boy's head. Yep, there it is, right there, right? 2 years ago, right? So I told y'all about this then. And y'all wonder why I call y'all raggedy motherfuckers. Like, seriously. Y'all raggedy and y'all still sleep apparently. You know, and you know, I look, people. That's like I said, you know, but it never ceased to amaze me, like, you know, some of the shit that goes on. And motherfucker like, well, you know what? We ain't gonna worry about it. But you know, come on now. You know, I'm actually really speechless at this point of the junction. Right? That boy, they're like say 12 years old, or how old he is now. Right? That he probably ain't had a chance to see a titty or an ass or a pussy. And y'all done fucked that boy's head up already. I look, I don't know nothing else to say about it. I really don't. But then, like I said, you know, don't nothing motherfucking surprise me no more. You really don't. You raggedy motherfuckers, y'all go pull like this. This is almost like you can go in the grocery store, pour some water on the floor, and then fall in it, and then you try to sue the damn grocery store, talking about, well, look, y'all didn't clean up y'all shit. You know, but hey, look, leave Deion alone. As far as Brittney Griner goes, then like I said, if she was over there, at least they didn't exchange weapons, right? And Gabba Union, or however the fuck you say your name, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You done fucked up somebody else's child, right? And you know, but at this point in the junction, I really don't know who the fucking fault right now. Do I fault Dwayne Wade? Right? Because he was right there. I was like, nah, motherfucker, you ain't finna do this to my boy. And then the mama find out, you know, you know, which again, now that I think about it, y'all better be glad my wife in there working. Because I will call her in here right now. And then she be like, yeah, ass whooping would have to come behind that. I'm finna go track that bitch down. I'm gonna beat her ass. I might go to jail. But just know, you finna have a well whipped ass. Fucking up my goddamn child. Right? Take an iron rod and ram it right up your ass. So, in other case, folks, 9 times out of 10, we probably gonna be talking about this same shit tomorrow. Cause like I say, you know, I got my boy Zachary Lee Kwan. He gonna come on. He gonna join the party, and I got Super Smoke. She gonna join the party as well. It's gonna be another Freestyle Friday. Just like I said, you know, if we bring up these 3 people again, fine. If not, oh well. Just like I say, y'all come back tomorrow. Y'all come back tomorrow. We're gonna be rocking and rolling. We're gonna be talking shit. You know, I'm all put like this. I'm gonna have my tasted beverage, whether it's this or something a little bit stronger. Because I'm the goddamn crazy ass uncle. Right? So with that being said, hey, guess what? Guess what the fuck y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street round the corner. Paul's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Till next time.